Hey, First Alliance family, this is Pastor Paul Smith coming to you. I just got back into town just yesterday, and at the first opportunity I had, I wanted to come and just address you as a faith family regarding the events going on in our nation. We are deeply grieved, deeply grieved. All racism in any form is wrong and evil in God's sight. And so the events that are happening in our nation grieve God, therefore it grieves us, and the church must speak to those ends. All mankind is valuable and must be treated so accordingly, because all mankind is created in God's image, and therefore all mankind is honored and to be respected. So we grieve. Jesus said the thief, which is the devil, only comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and I've come to give life. And so we grieve the enemy's work in this area, and we call it what it is. It's evil, wrong, and sin in God's sight, and it's destructive to our society, any form of racism. But you're wondering, like me, what can I do? What can I do? And so that's what I wrote in my journal, and let me share you what I wrote, and some responses. Number one, personal inventory. Is there anything in my heart, in my life, either a lack of love or an indifference towards this subject? And I start all movements and change with the posture of repentance. And I just wonder what would happen if Jesus' church took a posture of repentance, of possibly apathy in this area, a lack of love for their fellow man, for those of different ethnicities. If repentance happened individually and corporately. Secondly, don't give up on God's ultimate answer, the person of Jesus. Have conversations, educate yourself, reach out, don't bury this subject. But as the church, we realize that Jesus is the ultimate answer for the subject, for the change of heart and change of perspective, the formation of new loves in the heart. And that's God's answer, which is the person of Jesus. Don't give up on it. I agree with my friend David Thomas, who said the world has reached a point to where only God can be its solution. And absolutely, Paul the Apostle said to Jew and Gentiles, Jesus himself is our peace. Thirdly, be faithful to your pocket of influence. All of us, God has given a pocket of influence to. To some it's much, to some it's little, but it doesn't matter the amount. It's the faithfulness that you have to your pocket of influence. And to whom God is, to those who are faithful with that, God gives more. So whatever your pocket of influence is in relationships and culture, when it comes to this issue, be faithful to God's desires of justice, of reconciliation, of peace. Be faithful to your pocket of influence. And then lastly, join me tonight as I tune into a conversation that our president is having, John Stumbo, the president of our denomination, John Stumbo, that he's having on our denomination's Facebook page, or CM Alliance TV is the other option. There should be a slide that comes up right now. He's having a conversation on race justice and the church's response. And so those are four things that you can do. Join me tonight as I tune into John's conversation, and so we can just be more equipped for this issue in our world that we live in today, for the sake of God's glory, and that his peace would come to our world. Thanks so much.